Scott, I'm going to come back to you first because the first player on this name on our list is Ordóñez. Ordóñez, apologies, the Ecuadorian central defender. Now, he plays in Belgium and he's been there for quite some time. His market value has been skyrocketing since he made a move to Club Brugge. And usually we would have Bart on the show, but we had him on last week and I thought I'll give him a break. We've been relying on him a lot recently. But obviously, you're in South America, and I'm sure you've seen plenty of Ecuador and Ordóñez before he maybe moved to Belgium. So, what have you made from him in particular? And if I'm not mistaken, he's a key player to a team that are very good defensively, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, Ecuador, it's kind of has a rock solid defense because, William Pacho, Pierre Capié, Moises Caicedo, and now Jorge Ordóñez is like the fourth main man in their defense. I mean, even though Caicedo is a midfielder, obviously. But yeah, they are all players from the youth academy from Independiente del Valle, which I think is at the moment, if not the best, one of the best in South America, because the mentioned players all came from that team, so they are like the foundation of Ecuador. And yeah, Ordóñez he's been really good. He's kind of a similar player to William Pacho, as he's strong, physical center back. He's good playing from behind. He's good in aerial duels and on one-on-one situations. And yeah, he came to Belgium on 2022, if I'm not wrong. But he went to play for the reserve team in the second division, and eventually, like a year and a half later or so, he became a regular in the first team, and he's now doing really good. He was actually going to be sold to Marseille last summer, but Al Hilal with the Saudi money came in and kind of got in the way of the negotiations. So as Ordóñez didn't want to go to Saudi Arabia, he ended up staying at Belgium kind of with some tensions, but I'm quite sure that the guy will be playing in one of the top 5 leagues sooner than later.
Yeah, that was my next question, actually, with regards to his future, because, we expect him to obviously perform well. He did well in the first game, even though Ecuador lost 1-0. He's been heavily linked to Liverpool, Tottenham, Juventus, Chelsea, and fans of those clubs will be delighted to hear you compare him to William Pacho, who's obviously done very well at the very highest level. Do you think he's already ready to play at that level? Or do you think he maybe has to stay at Club Brugge for a couple more years to develop further, as he's only 22 years old?
I think it's at the exact point to go to one of the top 5 leagues. Like, he's still young and physically available to do everything. And he's already like kind of a mature player. He's won like 4 titles in Belgium. He's playing in the national team as a regular starter. He's kind of an experienced player. So yeah, I see him, as I said before, I see him in one of the top 5 leagues sooner than later.